Dr. Dauda Lawandari declares winner of Zamfara State gubernatorial election. Zamfara State Police Command warns supporters of political parties against violence during celebration in the state. Nasarawa State Governor says he forgives those that goes against him during the election. JAM says it has resumed direct entry registration exercise after suspension. NUG distribute Ramadan package to its members. Governor Sanwo-Olu approved 20% salary increment. Good day, viewers. My name is Isma'Il Tukur, and here's the news from News and Current Affairs Department, Aluma Television Station here in Gusau. Now, the news in details. The Zamfara State gubernatorial candidate of People Democratic Party (PDP), Dr. Dauda Lawandari, has been declared winner of the just concluded governorship election in the state. The returning officer, Professor Kashim Shehu, made the declaration at the INEC headquarters in Gusau, the state capital. Dauda Lawan unseated Governor Bello Muhammad Matawalli, who is seeking re-election for the second term in office. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, declared Lawan the governor-elect with a total number of 377,726 votes after he defeated Matawalli of the All Progressive Congress, APC, who polled 311,976 votes. Meanwhile, Senator Ubasani of All Progressive Congress (APC) candidate has been declared winner of Kaduna gubernatorial election. He was declared the winner by the returning officer of the Kaduna State, who doubled as Vice Chancellor of Usman Danfodio University, Sokoto, Professor Lawal Suleiman Bilbis. Sani for a total number of 730,002 votes to defeat his closest rival, Isa Ashiru of People Democratic Party (PDP), who polled 719,196 votes. Labour Party candidate Jonathan Asake came third after polling 58,283 votes. Some residents of Gusau local government has expressed their feelings on the emergence of Dr. Dauda Lawandari as the Zamfara State governor-elect. Our correspondent, Sani Ahmad Sambo, who went round Gusau metropolis, captured the mood of the state in the report.
This is to do a roundabout Gusau, the state capital of Zamfara State. Some few minutes back, this place was full to capacity with people jubilating and celebrating the victory of Dr. Dauda Lawandari, who was announced as the new governor-elect in Zamfara State. And as usual, people share their feelings and share their happiness on the victory of Dr. Dauda Lawandari. Most of the people we interviewed expressed their happiness with the election result. They have also expressed confidence with the way and manner the people of Zamfara State have come out en masse to vote for the candidate of their choice. And as usual, they share their feelings expressing hope and readiness to cooperate with the new governor-elect, Dr. Dauda Lawandari, as he takes over the mantle of leadership of Zamfara State in the next few months or weeks to come. Let's listen to what some of the people have to say about their feelings on the victory of Dr. Dauda Lawandari in Gusau, the state capital.
One of the people who spoke to us was Alhaji Hassan Samba Gusau, Vice Chairman, Forum of Zamfara State Patriotic Technocrats, who described the election of Dr. Dauda Lawal as a collective victory to the people of the state through the decision of Zamfara State citizens to elect a credible leader that has their peoples at heart and has the capability to lift the state out of its current predicament. Speaking on behalf of other technocrats of the forum, the Vice Chairman, Alhaji Hassan Sambo, expressed gratitude to God for the emergence of Dr. Dauda Lawal as Governor-elect of Zamfara State, describing him as a patriotic citizen who has made a lot of sacrifice to save Zamfara State and its people from continuous degeneration out of poor leadership. As a technocrat, Alhaji Hassan Sambo advised the new governor-elect, Dr. Dauda Lawal, to accord special priority to the civil service as a step to facilitate an all-round development of the state. Alhaji Hassan Sambo laments the present condition of the civil service in the state, but expressed the hope that the new governor-elect Dr. Dauda Lawal Gamjangusaw would change things for the better.
We are very happy with what has come out because we are going to establish a new social order that shall reflect the most fundamental moral and ethical principles of human equality, human dignity, democracy, and social justice. Because Dauda Lawan Dare is an astute, sagacious, and political juggernaut of Zamfara State.
Alhaji Hassan Sambo equally said one of the steps to reposition the civil service in the state is to motivate the workforce and enhance the professional skills and competencies of civil servants in Zamfara State.
My advice for him is that he is going to inherit an already over-bloated civil service with a lot of mediocres and a grudging work-to-rule attitude. Now, what he needs is not a grudging work-to-rule attitude. What he needs is an efficient, motivated workforce with goal-directed behavior to be able to implement his manifesto.
The vice chairman of the forum, Alhaji Hassan Sambo, called on the people in the state to extend their hands of solidarity and support to the new governor-elect Dr. Dauda Lawal in order to take Zamfara State to a greater height.
They are already aware that they are going to face a new social order that shall enhance the dignity of our society, free our people from the bondage of retrograde traditions and any modern forms of their exploitation. So we are happy. Everybody is happy.
Also commenting on the victory of Dr. Dauda Lawal as governor-elect Zamfara State, Mr. Sunday Olenya said with this success, Zamfara State stands the chance to revive commercial activities that have been on decline due to problem of insecurity over time.
Yes, I feel this is a victory for democracy. This is the finest aspect of democracy. This is the sweetest part of it, where the people decide who rules them, who becomes their governor. So I think it's a very good welcome idea. The voice of the masses was heard.
Mr. Olenya offers some suggestions to the governor-elect.
So I want the best for Zamfara State. I want Dauda to look at how he can critically enhance business in this place. Zamfara is farming is our pride. I know when I used to grow up then, heavy trucks would move hasi, beans, maize, and everything to other part of the country. But now, due to banditry and other things, the thing is no longer like that again. You hardly see big motors going outside. We send crops from here as far as Niger. But now, it's hardly. Instead, people are buying from there and bringing to this place. So this is crumbling the economy. And I want him to look at the economy of the state and enhance it and bring it up. That is number one. Number two, I want him to look at infrastructure. Getting good roads. Zamfara is one of the states now that has no airports in the country. You should look at how you can develop so that people can fly. I have my friends, if I tell them, come to Zamfara, visit me, they tell do you have airport there? So, and it's actually doing bad on business, creating problem. Business is not progressing because once people can come from outside, the state will develop.
Other speakers across different areas of Gusau, the state capital, also share their minds on the election victory of Dr. Dauda Lawal Gamjangusaw as governor-elect Zamfara State.
I'm very, very happy. As you can see, the whole city, the whole town is lighting up. Everybody is very happy for the new. Louder. Everybody is very happy for the new government. So, and I want to use this opportunity to congratulate the governor-elect, Dr. Lawan Dere, for the victory in the poll yesterday. It was a well-deserved victory. So we are happy for him. And we are calling upon him to switch into action because to tackle the problem of this town, Gusau town.
The people of Zamfara State has elected Dr. Dauda Lawan Dare as a governor. We pray for long Dauda to be the governor of Zamfara State. And the people of Zamfara State, they show their appreciation. People, they are very happy. They give what they like. God answer our prayer that Dauda Lawan Dare today he is the governor of the Zamfara state.
From what we have listened to the people that have spoken to us, they seem to be expressing the same message of hope and then calling on others and for the citizens and others that are in the state to give the maximum support and cooperation to the new governor-elect through prayers and goodwill. From Gusau, the state capital, Sana Ahmed Sambo reporting for Al-Ummah Television.
Zamfara State Police Command has called on general public, especially political parties supporters, that the state will not condone any act capable of undermining the peace and the security of the state in the name of celebration or protest for support or against winners/losers of the just concluded governorship and State House of Assembly election in the state. This was contained in a statement signed by the Command Public Relations Officer SP Mohammed Shehu and made available to newsmen in Gusau, the state capital. According to the statement, police and the other security agencies would decisively deal with any attempt by any person or group to cause any security breach leading to the breakdown of laws and orders in the state. The Commissioner of Police, CP Kolo Yusuf, therefore urged members of the public to be law-abiding, shun any violent activity, and cooperate with the security agencies as measures have been put in place to protect lives and the properties in the state. He further reassured Command's continuous commitment to discharge its duties in consonance with the constitutional provision and other professional ethics. The Nasarawa State Governor Abdullahi Sule has said those who vote against him in Saturday's governorship election in the state will not be punished because his victory at the poll was made possible with the help of God. Speaking at the Government House Lapia on Monday after he was declared winner of the election by the Independent National Electoral Commission returning officer Professor Ishaya Tanko. Governor Sule said he was more concerned about the peaceful coexistence among residents of the state than the outcome of the election. He expressed gratitude to the electorate for having confidence in him to pilot the affairs of the state for another 4 years, pledging that his administration will continue to provide the dividends of democracy and work assiduously toward taking the state for a greater height. You are watching the news from News and Current Affairs Al-Ummah Television Station. Before we go on break, let us remind you of our headlines. Dr. Dauda Lawan Dare declares winner of Zamfara gubernatorial election. Zamfara State Police Command warns supporters of political parties against violence during celebration. Nasarawa State Governor says he forgives those that goes against him during the election. The emergence of Dr. Dauda Lawan Dare as the Zamfara State Governor-elect has been described as collective decision. The emergence of Dr. Dauda Lawan Dare as Zamfara State Governor-elect has been described as collective victory to the people of the state. In part 2, when we return, JAM says it has resumed direct entry registration exercise after suspension. NUG distribute Ramadan package to its members. Governor Sanwo-Olu approves 20% salary increment. We'll be right back. Welcome back. You are watching the news from News and Current Affairs Aluma television station here in Gusau. Now, the rest of the news. Joint Admission and Matriculation Board, JAM, has announced the resumption of registration for the 2023 direct entry examination. The registrar of the board, Professor Ishak Oloyede, made this known at a news briefing in Abuja. The board on February 21 announced the suspension of the registration to enable it deploy certain measures which are designed to better serve prospective candidates. It will be recorded that the board started the 2023 direct entry registration on February 20 but had to suspend it following the discovery of the plethora of the biases, machinations to circumvent and compromise the standard of A-level qualification required from DE candidates. Lamenting the higher level of forgery of A-level certificates used for the registration, Oloyede said that the board had introduced new guidelines to checkmate such act. The joint operation of the Federal Ministry of Education and the Independent Crop Practice and Other Related Offences ICPC on DE qualification brought to light some of these unsavory and nefarious activities. Nigerian Union of Journalists Legacy newspaper Chapel distribute Ramadan package to its members. Speaking during the distribution, the chairman of NUJ Legacy newspaper Chapel, Comrade Biliaminu Muhammad Gusau, said the gesture is part of his effort to make life easy for the members, promising that the gesture will continue. Comrade Biliaminu also promised to provide Salah package to the members. The chairman also commended his members for the support and the cooperation given to him while calling on them to continue in that direction. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has approved the implementation of the 20% increase in the salaries of civil servants in the state. The State Head of Service, Hakim Muri Okunola, in a circular dated March 20, 2023, disclosed plan of implementation of the salary increment. The workers include those in the mainstream public service, local government areas, and the local council development areas, as well as the State Universal Basic Education (UPIC). The new salary structure takes effect from January 1st, 2023, and also the arrears for the month of January 2023 will be paid along with the salary of the month of March, while the arrears for the month of February will be paid together with the salary of April 2023. Recall that Governor had earlier announced the approval of the increment at an engagement with the civil servant earlier this year. That's the news from News and Current Affairs Aluma television station. But before we go, let us remind you of our major headlines. Dr. Dauda Lawan declares winner of Zamfara gubernatorial election. You heard that Zamfara State Police Command warns supporters of political parties against violence during celebration. You also heard that JAM says it has resumed direct entry registration exercise after suspension. And we also told you that NUJ distribute Ramadan package to its members. And lastly, Governor Sanwo-Olu approves 20% salary increment to workers in the state. Be a patriotic citizen and report any suspicious movement around you on behalf of the production crew. The news editor, I am Isma'Il Tukur saying bye for now.